I've been abused by both. And it's like, it continues with this whole DHS bullshit. It's annoying. And they're going to keep ripping people's children away, clocking. I didn't even get furnished with his birth certificate because DHS, this Bonnie bitch from DHS, basically went ahead, went against our rights. She even went ahead and got financial papers of my husband's finances without a consent. And I don't think DHS is supposed to do that. The state needs to get involved. They don't know all the illegal shit they've been doing. Stalking us, hacking our phones, without a warrant, I'm telling you. They've been doing it for a while. Even paying the Philadelphia police, to stalk our phones, harass us, follow us around. We have to turn off our phones instead of being followed around. There's been cool workers that's been stalking us, thanks to justice. Yeah, I know you're the head of the case management. I know all your shit. And you're wrong. And then you got people that are workers for child protection services that is lusting over your own husband. And they're doing it because they want your husband. They're abusing your kids to make a case against you, coaching your kids, and preventing them from basically seeing your kids to find out, what's up with them. If your children is 1 and 3 and basically playing, laughing, giggling, and everything, and then soon you don't see them for 3 weeks, and the next thing you know it, they're basically mute, and they look like they haven't slept, there's abuse going on. And the fact that they have changed our child's appointments from their primary to another primary, you're not supposed to do that. That's against our parental rights. And then also too, you're going against not only our parental rights, but you're going against welfare as well, because at this point you just did welfare fraud because you changed the addresses on there. Yeah, I know it's you, DHS. And yeah, I really do know it's you. Changing the welfare of your children, that is up to the parents, not them. Okay? It says we make medical decisions and educational decisions. You cannot make that. They just want money, and the whole court cases are all about money. And when you go to court, they only talk about the parents. They don't talk about the children. They don't. All it is an attack of the parents. Just like my son Alex. Just attack, and they allowed abuse in the courtroom. We're going to see the same judge that illegally ripped my child away and put him with an indicator. A predator that raped him. His own father. Y'all know who he is. My ex. And me and my husband have to endure all this freaking homeless shit because they did not want us to get our kids back. They have been doing everything illegal. Nothing legal. Everything illegal. They didn't even have a freaking removal letter to remove our freaking... a freaking removal letter from the courts. Until a few days later. That's still kidnapping. Our kids are traumatized. Seriously, they're not even happy anymore. They don't even act like their own age anymore. They're just really mute and quiet, and they jump and flinch a lot around certain people. At this point, I don't trust nothing. And the temporarily foster parent, whatever it's called, kinship care or whatever that thing is, you're not supposed to make any choices with our children without our consult. So changing their primary that they had for years since birth is against the law. And I hope they get what's coming to them, because it's been reported to the state. They're going to never have children to watch ever again. And the fact that they were placed by KUA, they're still in the care of KUA. It's not KUA this time, it's DHS. But then when they had basically court ordered and removed them from the abusive household, guess what happens? Now it's KUA, Turning Points for Children. So hiding abuse isn't right. And the fact that I took psychology classes, I'm mental because I know abuse signs from my kids. Yeah, y'all the abusers, not me. And I want the world to know. All these people that are involved, that are abusing us, I got threatened on my phone. And I have proof of that too. By a worker. I'm being called a drug addict. I have never taken drugs in my life. And my doctors, my therapists, and all of them can speak for themselves. I'm being called that because I know my rights. And I call it out every time. And I know the people who to call to remove people. All because I want to do what's right for my kids. It's all a complete money game. And whoever's like president, like literally, I'm just going to say this now, like the president has been allowing a lot of scandals, okay? And this is how you know. And if this is my last video, you already know. Their way of hushing people is getting rid of them. They've been trying to kill me for a while. Because I stand up for my fucking children, because I'm a great mom, and I'm going to do everything that I need to do to protect them, and thou myself as well. It's fucking ridiculous. You got immature people from 1515 Arch Street, yeah, I'm calling them out, doing all this illegal shit, not giving our children back, and having the parents lie for stranded. And making sure they can't get a job in the city. Yeah, I know they're a little scandal. And the only jobs that these parents can get is outside of the city. It's not right. They abuse and accuse with no evidence whatsoever. And it's fucking ridiculous. So then they coach our children to lie. Beat our children. Abuse them. Tell your kids to call you by first fucking name. So that way when they talk to you, oh, they're calling you by first name. And then, oh, and it gets worse. It gets even better than that. They tried to do a genetics test on me without me being present or my DNA to say that I took my newborn. Now everybody knows that I was pregnant when y'all saw me on live. Y'all stopped seeing me on live, remember? I had my baby. They lie about everything. It's not even in the state system that my newborn is born. That's how I tell you how grimy this fucking city is. And don't get me started on University of Pennsylvania, okay? Because they like to kidnap children too. I still haven't received the birth certificate or the Social Security. They'll do anything to stop you from doing what you need to do as a parent. And I'm telling you that now. I don't even know how my child's doing, my 10-year-old's doing either. He'll be 10 this year. 10. He hasn't been to school. He hasn't been a year, hasn't been to the doctor. He has not been to dental. He hasn't been able to go to school due to the fact that they're hiding abuse. Because my son, here's the thing is, anything's wrong with them that can get them locked up, they're hiding them. DHS is helping them. And because my ex is wanted for money, he has a bounty on his head. So if anybody finds him and brings him in, they get a big ass payout. Oh, and don't get me started on Danielle Mitchell that's been using my information. We got people from Extended Stay of America using my information for my business. So just to let you know, anything that's stolen from that room, because we're supposed to have 90 days to get that stuff out, you're screwed. Horribly. Because if any of my business stuff or my son's stuff is stolen, you are not just going to have me coming after you. You're going to have the school coming after you, because that's their property as well. The computers and stuff, yeah, that's their shit. You're getting locked the fuck up. And they can detect where that laptop is. There's a tracker on it. The same thing as it is on my phones, there's trackers on that too. I reported that too. So your fucking ass is gonna get locked up. That's evading my privacy. Y'all been hacking my phone. Being in there. Y'all all caught. Even that freaking staff that be there at night, she caught too. Because y'all were part of the freaking kidnapping to begin with. All of y'all caught. Oh, and I've already reported to the state about you guys. So, anything don't line up with y'all trying to say, y'all still gonna get in trouble by the state. And y'all gonna go to federal prison or go on death row. How about that? And stealing from welfare and using it for your own benefit actually could get you years in jail. Prison, actually. Y'all don't use the law. Y'all think y'all above the law. And I'm talking to the ones, the cops that were involved in this shit. Yeah, you. You're getting in trouble too. I reported your ass too. And the cars that be following us around. I got evidence and I send it in. I don't give a fuck about it. If y'all have families, I have families, you should have worried about it when you went against the law.